Isn't it remarkable how the smallest acts of selfless love can brighten a home? Sometimes a gentle word, a listening ear, or simply making each other a cup of tea quietly speaks volumes about the heart of a marriage and draws us closer together in unity. Hello, dear friends. This is Pastor Pete speaking. I'm so glad you could join me today as we settle our hearts for a moment of reflection about the kind of leadership God calls husbands to within marriage. Let's ask God to guide our thoughts as we open ourselves to His wisdom for our families. When we think of leadership, it is easy to picture authority or taking charge, but God's picture of leadership in marriage is deeply different. He invites husbands to lead through love that gives, serves, and sacrifices for the good of their wives and families. This is not about being served, but about bending low to lift each other up, building harmony that blesses both partners. Love, in God's eyes, is not just a feeling that comes and goes based on circumstance, but it is a commitment to put the other's needs and well-being above personal comfort or pride. Loving leadership means making space for gentle words, asking for forgiveness when we stumble, and seeking to understand rather than to be understood. When a husband chooses each day to reflect Christ-like love, he plants seeds of trust and unity that can flourish for a lifetime. None of us do this perfectly, but God gives grace and strength each step of the way. It's encouraging to remember that, as Paul writes in his letter to the Ephesians, chapter 5, husbands are called to love their wives just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. What a beautiful and humbling invitation to serve each other as Christ has served us. Our reflection today draws on Ephesians chapter 5, verses 25 through 28. May God bless your family and fill your home with the kind of love that overflows with kindness and unity, so that every day you walk together in His light. If you enjoyed this reflection and want to hear more, please subscribe and hit the bell icon to be reminded when we upload a new reflection. Subscribing helps us to keep on sharing God's Word and spreading messages of hope, love, and faith with you and others around the world.